Well, Trent, first of all, let's clear up how to say your surname, because 10,000 people have asked you. I'm going to ask you once more.
Renata. Yeah.
It was a while before that was sorted out, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, well, during the ITM Cup season, there was a bit of a joke going on with Renata, the party starter, so it sort of rolled off the tongue, sort of went with it, but yeah.
We'll have to come up with another expression. I want to just wind the clock back to your very first playing days. First time you kicked a football around, where would that be?
Would have been about 7 years old, back up in Waikato there, where I'm originally from. I suppose just a way to kicking the nut around with your mates, and waking up Saturday morning, the old bare feet out in the frost playing footy. It was good times, and yeah.
Where does the talent in the family come from? Mum's side, dad's side, or a bit of both?
I suppose a bit of both. On my mum's side, they're quite into their softball. So both my uncles played for the Black Sox. My granddad's got a tournament back up home named after him. They play every year. A bit of a softball background on my mum's side of the family.
Yeah, did you play yourself softball?
Not really. A bit of a summer sport. It's sometimes. I've had a few goes at it when I was a bit younger, going through high school and stuff. But I didn't really kick on.
All right, you were Hamilton boys, is that right?
Yes. Yep.
First 15, I imagine. What sort of position did you start out in?
I was a 10. Coming back when I was younger, I started probably playing. I started about centre, moved out to the wing, and then I think it was when I was about 15, 16. Moved infield to first five. I enjoyed it. I suppose then that's where I made my debut really. Back up home, playing for Waikato, and when I first came out of school, I was originally first five. So yeah.
Yeah, how competitive was your first 15 at school? Any names that are still playing at first class level with you?
Yeah, we had quite a good first 15, I'd say, back in our year. Sean Maitland's playing over in Scotland at the moment. Jackson Willison with the Blues. Captain Adam Cathcart was playing over in Counties. Toby Smith, he's playing for the Rebels these days. We had a few boys. Me and Tawata Kurbala was coming through, Declan O'Donnell, and the ones that they're kicking on now. So yeah, we had a few coming through.
And what was your first experience of age group rugby?
Age grade, I made so back when I was 16, we made the New Zealand under-17s trial camp. They have in Palmy, I think still have it every year. And then the year after was selected in New Zealand schools team.
And was that a great experience?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, those things you dream of when you're younger. You represent your country, and you're at that school age as well. So it's pretty awesome.
You must have thought that maybe there's a career here for you by then, making all the the top teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's what is it? It was pretty soon after, maybe a couple of years out of school. As soon as you leave school, by then you're sort of tied up with where you're going to go after footy, or after school, where you want to play footy. I stayed up home and played for Waikato for quite a few years, and then I was up at the Chiefs for a little bit there as well. Yeah.
Just give me your memories of your very first NPC game, your first class outing. What do you remember about it?
What I remember about it, first one was at home, back up at Waikato Stadium there. We I think it was against Bay Plenty. Oh, it was against Bay Plenty. We had so it was a bit of a rivalry game, and it was 2008 back then, quite a while ago. But I still remember the game. I think we lost that game too, a penalty kick right at the end. But there's so many memories that I still remember from back then. We had guys running around like Stephen Donald and Rich Kahui. City was running around, and it was back then. It was wow. And then as it went on, you're rubbing shoulders with those guys and getting to play alongside them was pretty awesome, and you learn a lot of things off them as well.
And obviously brought your attention to the attention of the under-20 selectors, because in the New Zealand under-20 team, and that was a terrific unit.
Yes, we were the first, I think, under-20s team to compete at the World Cup, and there's still quite a few boys that are running around with now in this team that are involved as well. And yeah, as you say, like the process going through, it was definitely a good way to get into that sort of environment and that squad there.
So what position do you see yourself as? Are you a floater, or what do you want to specialise?
Well, when how long? I've been probably playing 15 for the last 3-4 seasons. At the time I was sitting behind Stephen Donald back up home, and it came apparent like the 15 was probably the spot that they needed to fill. They approached me and thought, I wouldn't mind giving it a go, and I've sort of been there ever since. And then, I suppose now, I've moved down here and I'm sitting in behind Ben Smith.
It's quite good.
Oh yeah, he's not bad. He's not the worst. Like you say, I suppose, I learnt quite a lot of Beavis back up home. And then down here, I'm learning lots of Bender. He's an awesome guy to learn off as well. Pretty awesome. And I suppose my main goal at the end of the day, I don't really care where they put me on the field. I just want to be out there on the field. So sort of turn my title into a bit of a utility, playing on the wing now and then, and covering 10 as well. So, but yeah, I suppose 15, but I'll play wherever they want to put me.
Well, Ben's a bit greedy, because I think one season he played every minute of every game, so it's hard to wrench that jersey off him.
Yeah, no, exactly, and he does it week in, week out. He's awesome. I suppose that's why I reckon he's the best 15 going around in the world. Yeah.
So, what about the move to Otago? You've been here, 12 months now, haven't you? And sort of in situ, you're happy with the locale? Yeah,
no, I really enjoy it down here. It's different coming from back up north there. People probably make this place for me. It's, I suppose, a bit more low-key, good vibe around the town. I mean, the students make this place and all that. At the moment, it's been over pre-season, it's pretty quiet, and it's been good weather. I mean, you can get down the beach there, and it's a real nice location. But I know it's going to be intense with all the students coming back in, and the vibe of the town, and that really starts to pick up. But I mean, it's awesome for us, because we're going to need their support coming to this, the competition. I think our first 6 games, we've got five at home, so we'll really be looking forward to getting the locals and getting that zoo packed for home games. Yeah.
You must love playing as a back inside, isn't it great?
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, dry with a footy, fast track, always suits the outside. So yeah.
Just outside of football, you got family down here, or how are you living?
So last year I stayed with some family friends, and this year I'm staying with Aaron Smith.
Is that dangerous?
Oh no, it's good. No, good company. It's it's a good time. I mean, all the boys. It's pretty. Everyone's not far from each other really. So team bonding wise, you're always around the corner from someone. It's always a darts competition over at that place over there, or you're on the PS having a jam over at someone else's place. So no, it's pretty good.
What about outside of the game, when you want to get completely away from rugby? Do you get down the beach? Or what sort of pursuits have you got?
Yeah, I suppose, when I first came down there, I didn't realise that Dunedin was right on the beach. I had a pretty stunning beach out there in, St Kilda and St Clair. But, no, like you say, the weather's been pretty awesome, and it is pretty damn hot in the summer, so it's good to get down to the beach there. And the boys have taking up a bit of surfing and stuff, so it's good to get amongst that in our spare time.
So your goal basically is just to put your hand up and say, pick me somewhere.
End of the day, I want to be out there on the field. If they see me as best suit to wherever they want to put me, then I'm willing to take it. Yeah.
And you love the style of play the Highlanders are playing these days. It's expensive and it's exciting and counter-attacking. It's all that should suit you.
Oh no, exactly. Like to throw the ball around. I mean, the stadium's built for that type of footy. It works with us. It works with other teams that come. So people are gonna, they know they're going in for a pretty entertaining game of footy. So yeah.